So here's the thing. There's a lot going on in the world. I mean, we literally just watched them shut down and bring back TikTok. We watched a lunatic go ahead and get back into office. And we saw another fool go ahead and give a Nazi salute on national TV twice. So the question has been, how do we deal with this for the next so many years? Like, can we just tune out and just not paying any attention and then come back and be people who talk about the news again in, say, 4 years? And the answer is no. Unfortunately not. We need to stay tuned in. But how do we do that? How do we do that? How do we stay tuned in and still be okay? That's what we're going to talk about today. For those of you who don't know me though, hey, I'm Dr. Donna Oreo, a sex and relationship therapist in the Washington, D.C. metro area, helping black women feel free, fabulous, and effed. And I am talking about strategies. Now, some of these are my strategies that I'm going to give to you. And some of them are strategies that I got from some of the dope women who join me on Tuesdays at noon for In My Black Feelings. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a space for black women to commune, be together, and for us to talk about things and be in our black ass feelings about those things together. Now, where it comes to these strategies, I realize that they are actually in two camps. You got the you piece of the strategy, and then how do you deal with the news piece of the strategy? Now, the thing is, you need both, because we already said that you got to stay tuned in, friend, and that means staying tuned in to what the news is actually saying, what they're doing, what's going on, but also you got to stay tuned into you to make sure that you maintain your mental, emotional, and physical well-being over these next so many years. So I was trying to figure out where we should start, and I figured we start with you, because you are the foundational piece. You are the queen, the king, the whatever on the board. It's you, baby. You the one. So here are 3 strategies for how to manage yourself and tune into you over these next 4 years. Now, number 1 is pretty simple. It's a feelings check. Now, I know we do not always want to talk about how we feel, but we need to know how we feel. So get yourself a chart like this one, or find a chart online. There's one with Ludacris's face, and he's just, it's so cute. It's very cute. Let me see if I can find a picture and I will show it to you. But get yourself a feelings chart and do a feelings check. Knowing how you're feeling, what's going on with you, is one of the key strategies for being able to build up a strategy and a plan for what you're going to do with your day, and for making sure that you are actually engaged in self-care. Knowing what you need, knowing what you want, and actually making that thing happen. Number 2 is a suggestion that came from one of the ladies in the room, and she said create a brag board. Yes, a brag board. So a brag board is like a vision board, but it sounds to me like it might even be better. So a vision board is about what you finna do, what you gonna do, what's coming up, what you envision for the next year, month, day, whatever, however long your vision boards last, right? But a brag board, on the other hand, is about what you did. It is about celebrating what you got done. It is about bragging out loud on yourself, doing a little dance, popping your own collar, loving on yourself, hugging on yourself, rubbing on. It is about celebrating the things that you got done, friend. And you know what? I thought I was just like, well, damn, I want me a little brag board, because a girl is feeling good that she organized that space under her bathroom sink. You can feel free to go ahead and congratulate me, because I was feeling like one of those true ass fussy adults getting that work done. I was impressed with me. Now, the third thing that you can do is a reality check. Sometimes when we spend all of our days looking at all the screens, you on the phone, you on the computer, you watching the TV, you're watching all of this stuff, you're always imbibing this stuff, but it doesn't really give you a reality check. It checks you into a type of reality, but it doesn't allow you to touch grass, quite frankly. And sometimes I think that we do need to go touch some grass. So when I say reality check, I mean leave your house, connect with others. Because life is so much more than what we see on a screen. Go and experience something. Grab a friend, go to dinner, go have drinks, try a new experience, be outside a little bit. Do not let these fools scare you into staying into your house always and only. That's not gonna work. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So again, that recap on how to deal with you is do that feelings check, do that brag board, and then go get a reality check and leave your house. Now that we have foundational pieces where we know that we're gonna take care of ourselves, now how do you use that care and still watch the news? That's the question that people really had. So 3 strategies for being able to do that is number 1, pick a time. You don't need to be tuned into the news 25/8. You don't. Or 24/7 for those of you who like to do it regular, right? You can choose a time. You based off what you know about yourself, based on how you're feeling that day, and whether or not you have the emotional space, time, and capacity to deal with what you may find out. Pick a day and get your news. Now, maybe you don't pick your Friday because you want to go into the weekend and have a good time. But maybe you also don't pick Monday because you know you're already down and out for the count on a Monday. But picking the day of the week, picking how long you're going to engage. So if you're going to say, I got 2 hours to get informed, that means get your information from wherever you get your information. No judgment there, right? Read it, watch it, however you get it. But I want you to take a portion of that time. So if you, let's say 15 minutes, right? So if you say you're going to have 1 hour that is just dedicated to getting the news, then I want you to take 15 minutes, which means you get 45 minutes of news getting time, and you're going to add decompression. Because when you watch the thing that you watch, a lot of times we still have questions, we still have thoughts, and quite frankly, we're ready to react because of the way that they present some of the stuff that they present. We are in our feelings, and it is okay for you to be there, but I want you to be able to take a moment, take a breath, and take a break, and instead decompress. So collect your news. Take a moment to decompress, doing whatever it is that you do. You can do a meditation. They have some very lovely meditations right here on YouTube. So go ahead and do a YouTube meditation. Decompress. Go read a book. Go take a walk. Drink some water. Do 25 jumping jacks. I don't know. Whatever you do to decompress, do that. Now, I personally also say, sprinkle some pleasure on that thing. And for me, that pleasure looks like having an orgasm, right? Like you done did this hard work, reward yourself today with an orgasm. And if the orgasm would help you in getting into the news, maybe have the orgasm and then watch the news. Because you don't need to earn orgasms. They're yours. Have as many as you like. I'm saying that you can couple these things with something that brings you pleasure and joy. So that means take a 2-hour block. 45 minutes for the news, 15 minutes for some decompressing, and maybe another hour for something that brings you joy. Because joy probably didn't come from the news. And that's okay. You got informed from the news. And in having your pleasure, you will find that you are more creative about how you can deal with the news that you got. Number 2, we're doing a brain stretch, friend. Yes, stretch. And what that means is that while you're watching the news, quite frankly, these people be saying some shit that don't make no goddamn sense. Let it be known. When you're watching the news, imbibe, take it in, watch, get the news. And also, consider what are the holes in the things that they just said? What are the holes in the things that they're saying that they're wanting to do? It can be fun to be like, to poke holes in the argument of what somebody is trying to offer you, for you to figure out all the ways in which this thing don't make no sense. And the best part is for those of you who want to be activated, who are activated and are ready to get the people together to do the next step. After you've poked holes, you can have a conversation with some of your activist friends. So those of you who are ready to do whatever work, your community, y'all can get together, talk about those holes, and build a strategy around the holes that they gave. Allow it to be your raison d'etre, right? Like, just go ahead, do it, make the thing happen. And that way you are staying informed and you have something to do with the information that you got. Now, I am a 5 calls app girly. That app is a quick way for you to know what all is going on and be able to contact your representative so that you can let them know how you feel. I say flood them with your feelings, friend. Now, the third thing is do not be baited to rage. The news is really good at rage baiting. They're giving you these headlines. They're giving you all this stuff. But really, they're trying to get you to just be upset sometimes. Because they want your eyes. They want your viewership. They don't want you to do anything productive. They don't want you to be profound. They simply want you to feel away and want the rest of the news that they have to offer. I'm saying do not let them bait you. There's a difference between reacting and responding. And they are trying to get you to react. The reaction is just your emotion that you feel angry, and sometimes we carry that anger, we carry that annoyance, we carry that fear with us throughout our day, and we start snapping on people. And that's not what we want. What we want is to be able to take what we learned, take what we heard, feel what we feel, decompress from the feeling, take what we feel. Like, you don't watch this thing, now your feelings checked in again, you know how you feel. Decompress how you feel to get yourself back to a homeostasis, and then get with the people that you left your house. Go get that reality check. Have that conversation and choose your next move. Choose your next move, because the difference between the reaction and the response is the thought. Reactions are based off your emotion. And there's nothing wrong with emotions. I'm an emotional girl myself. So you get your emotions. You know what the emotions are. Know them. Feel them. Decompress from them. And a reaction allows you to, or a response rather, it allows you to choose what you're going to do next, how you're going to respond to the information that you just got. Don't let these people continually rage bait you and put you in this loop. Number one, it can make you numb to how fantastical and foolish they really are. And the other piece is that it can get you into a space where everything makes you feel angry all the time. Don't let them rage bait you as much as you can. Now, if you feel enraged and you need to talk about it, that's what a friend can be for that decompressing. Now, I hope that you can see where the two are coming together, where the pieces of how to stay tuned into you also matter into how we stay tuned into the news, into how we stay tuned to ourselves again. These next so many years, plus the time after where we still will be dealing with the effects, are going to be hard enough without us being disconnected and discombobulated from our own bodies, from our own friends, from our own communities, and from our own goals and things that we want to achieve as well. You can still partake in pleasure. Pleasure is revolutionary, and pleasure is an act of resistance, even while we are in the storm. You are the bee's knees. I want to hear from you. What are some of your strategies for staying tuned into you and staying tuned into the news without being so overwhelmed that you don't know what to do next? Go ahead and hit me in the comments, because inquiring minds want to know. And remember, discourse, not disrespect. Keep it cute in the comments. All right, y'all. I will see you next time. Bye.